Hey, Lisa. Hey, everybody.
Hey Tammy, hey everybody.
Hello, hello. Hey, Gwen, Broke Cowgirl Homestead. Good to see you.
Hey Gwen.
I hope everybody's doing well today. How are you doing, Lisa?
Doing good. It is a cold day today. We are waiting on snow.
Oh, that's awesome. I say that's awesome because I always love the first snow. It's like, the 50th snow that I get relieved.
I
That's
I
when
can
the
deal with
snow
it.
gets
I
fun.
love snow days. Like
Mhm,
I purposely will
mhm.
get everything done so I can sit and crochet, and we have a big
Yeah.
window in our
Mhm,
living room and I
mhm.
stare out of it because snow is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I mean, when you're inside and it's warm, snow
And
is beautiful.
you're living in a snow globe. I mean,
Yeah.
ponderosa pines, snow coming down, you're cozy in your house. Doesn't
Hey
get any
Rebecca.
better than that. Hey, Rebecca, thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely. There's nothing better than that. I've
Mhm,
always loved that part of it. And I
mhm,
love when it just comes down, it's so quiet
mhm.
and beautiful and all that.
Yep.
Um,
I like to shovel snow too. I actually thought that was a fun thing to do. So I shoveled a lot of the snow when we were in northern Arizona. But
wow.
it's dry. It was like you and I were
Yeah,
in the same climate, dry snow. It's not really heavy. It's just, it gets to a point of, I'm short. So I'm shoveling the snow and my pile's already getting to be as tall as I am. Where are you going to put all that snow, when you're trying to get it out of the way? But I don't know. There's something about shoveling snow, and it's not just the act of shoveling. It is the briskness of the air. It is the winter's peacefulness. It is, I don't know if there's a smell, but it's just that whole thing I found just really peaceful. I enjoyed it.
yeah. I don't
Mhm.
like shoveling, but I get what you're saying because it is
Mhm.
very powdery dry until the spring.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've arranged it where um Ryan plows us and our neighbor
Oh,
and
nice.
with the side by side. So really there's not a lot of
Uh-huh.
shoveling except in front of garage doors.
Yeah.
But he'll
Yes.
even do
Walkway.
right in front of the house with the plow, which is great.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I did was walkways. Now, I'm not down for shoveling an entire yard or driveway or anything. Just to be clear, I'm not that much of a go-getter.
Yeah, me neither, me neither.
Mhm.
But yeah, and we're excited because the well pump is going down as we speak. So
Yay.
we're waiting. The other guy's on his way to make the connection to the well pump,
Oh,
and
that's
then
awesome.
we'll run it to get the sediment out, and not through
Yay.
appliances, but we'll be able to shower and flush and all that until it
Mhm,
runs clear. So we're really
mhm,
excited about that. They disinfected it, and then they'll
mhm,
come back in a few days to test it.
mhm. What a
Once the
blessing.
the junk is gone.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
we're very excited, and I'm glad they got here because temps are about to drop.
Uh-huh.
So we were really thrilled they got everything dug below the ground and then
Mhm,
everything covered back up.
mhm. Before it turns to ice, hard
Yeah,
as ice stuff. Yeah, that would be hard.
because we've had pretty warm fall overall.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. Us
and it
too.
went from beautiful to like 40 today.
Oh my goodness. So we are supposed to be getting some severe weather tomorrow, I
I
hear.
think you're getting what we're getting, but it's going to be storms for you.
Mhm. It'll be storms, not snow. Yep, no snow for us yet.
Are there
Hmm.
fires in Missouri? Because I know in Oklahoma they're dealing with fires.
Are they? So we
Yeah,
have
our
been,
cabin in the woods said it was a few miles from them.
oh wow. So we've been really dry, and I haven't experienced or heard of any fires. Hey LP, good to see you.
Hey,
Thanks for
LP,
coming.
see you.
Um, I haven't experienced any fires since I've been here, but we are really dry. And I don't know, anything can burn, so maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it's a thing, but
Yeah.
it has been very, very dry.
Yeah, it's been scary dry. We cleaned
Yeah.
off the roof because of the pine needles and all fallen this time of year. And
Hmm.
we I just posted a short. The amount of dust when he was blowing the walkway off, just terrible.
Oh
But
wow.
it looks like it's all going to be. They said 11 inches originally, but
Uh-huh.
it's not going to be that. But they're
Oh,
saying that
11 inches.
it looks like it's all going to be snow for us.
Oh, that's fun.
but we're not in the warning. We're just in the watch or advisory or
Yeah.
whatever.
We're supposed we're supposed to get snow here. Like Missouri gets snow, but I haven't seen anything like what we would see in northern Arizona when we'd get like the 11 inches and over 3 days you might have 3 feet kind of thing. So, um, hey, Ann Philbeck, good to see you. Very dry in Virginia. No burning law in effect in our country, our county. Virginia. Oh, I hear me.
Sorry, I was looking at the chat.
Okay. Thank you, Lisa. So what's everybody been up to? Are you guys working on your garden, working on planning for Thanksgiving? That's going to be here before we know it. Planning for the winter. We are doing a little bit of all of those things over here. And there's so many collaborations too. So I've got videos coming out for collaborations, videos that are due, and trying to stay on top of my own. You know what, Lisa? I think next year when we do the soaping thing, I think that we should do it in like maybe January or February or March. You know what I mean? It feels like
Yes.
it would be a better time.
So February.
Soap February.
So February.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like seriously, the thought crossed my mind of, oh my goodness, I wish I would have thought of this earlier, but I know that there's people that are working on preparing videos and things. So we will roll with it as it is this year, but
Yeah.
maybe we skip next year since it's so soon, and then
Yeah, I would. I
yeah.
was looking at the folks talking about the burn ban and
Mhm.
we have the side by side and here we are so dry
Uh-huh.
that I shut it off when I'm feeding because the heat on it
Oh.
is a danger to the tall grass.
Oh wow. Yeah. Fire hazard right there, huh?
Yep.
Mhm. Yep, looks like others are under. Oh, look. Rebecca's working on a Santa hat.
Oh.
And Gail's working on soap. That's awesome. Thank you, Gail.
And Anne is wait, what is Anne doing? I wanted to go back. She's
Oh, she's doing sourdough.
sourdough and fermenting veggies. Nice.
Awesome.
Good stuff.
Yeah, sourdough is nice this time of the year too. I need to pull mine out of the fridge and feed it.
Yeah, I need to do mine as well. I've just been waiting for the water. I didn't need to, but I'm being
Mhm.
lazy because I don't want more dishes of a spoon every night,
Yeah.
especially with sourdough. If you
Yep.
can't soak it, it's just like glue.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, for real.
Hey, Gail. Oatmeal and
Oh,
rhubarb.
awesome, Gail. Thank you for both of those. I'm working
Rhubarb
on
soap.
one.
Wow.
I know, that sounds
With
cool,
with
huh?
real rhubarb? That's fascinating. I have my
I'm
calendula
curious.
petals. I'm going to show how to
What
infuse them.
Oh, very cool. I fed it this morning with intentions of drying some of it. Yep. Yeah, now's the time to dry a bunch of your sourdough. I hate doing it during the summer because it's already so warm.
Gail, that's
And then you
fascinating.
run
So you dehydrated rhubarb, made a powder.
the water. Very
So I
cool.
wonder how long the shelf life is on that once you make soap. Because I know some of the natural stuff does spoil.
Mhm.
I tried to do
Yeah,
huckleberries
or
last year to
Gwen.
give it color. Ugh, did not work out.
Hmm. No, what did it turn color?
It I never got to make soap with it, but like I dehydrated huckleberries, put them in oil, and you know how expensive oil is nowadays, and
Hmm.
wasted it because it never turned color.
Hey, our new land. Good to see you guys.
It just rehydrated um the
Hi,
berries, but
Helena.
never. Hey, Helena, but it never.
Hmm.
Oh, cool. cool, Gail. Very cool. Can't
Mhm.
wait to see that.
I can't either. I've got all kinds of questions and I'm going to save it because I want it to be a surprise to me.
Yep.
I want to be surprised by your video. So I've done pumpkin, spinach, carrots, carrot tops. Yeah, I guess if you dry it well, you should be okay.
Hmm.
What I'm thinking. But who knows? Sometimes things turn out wonky. So remember, I'm going to be making my soap I got my soap recipe down, and it's not the one that I shared in my tutorial for the soap calculator. I
Right.
messed with that soap calculator more because I wanted to make sure that it had a good bubble, good froth to it, bubbles, creaminess, all about the lather. I wanted to make sure that was good. So I monkeyed with it a little bit more. I'm going to use, and I had previously bought a bag of palm kernel flakes. You can use them for making soap too.
Hmm.
And I got a big bag and I'm like, geez, I need to use this stuff. That's what I love about the soap calculator. You can put in there what you have. And
Right.
so I feel like when you do that, one of the things you got to focus on with that soap calculator is putting in the things in there, and figuring out what's really going to make your bubbles and your froth and your hardness of your bar. So
Right.
I'm going to be using castor oil too, so kind of a combination of coconut oil. So your used fryer grease, chances are it's soybean oil. That's what my vegetable oil is, actually soybean oil. So then I look at the soybean oil, and that's what I'm using in the soap calculator. But I wanted to use up that, mixing it with coconut oil, castor oil, some of the palm kernel flakes. And did I use anything else? Oh, I think I put some shea butter in there too, because I like to.
Nice.
I also have a lot of shea butter that I need to use. Hey, the Nut House, thanks for coming.
Hey.
So those are the things I'm going to use in there, but I still got to my soap making. I've got all the materials out. It keeps getting trumped by something else. Like I'm having to set it aside to do something else.
Yeah, I can't. I haven't been able to focus on anything until we get water.
I'll bet, Lisa. Man, you guys have done like 3 months with no water. That's a lot.
Yeah, we are over 3 months now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you should join us in the soap making fun. Hey,
Hey, Christine.
Christine. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. And Christine has the Wild Game collaboration
Oh, nice.
that's starting up in November. Yep.
Oh,
I don't know what I'm making yet. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to make.
we didn't get any tags. So bummed.
Hey, two doves, bees, and gardens. No, you guys you have a lottery for them also there, huh?
Well, we
Right.
we filed for a bunch of tags and
Hmm.
didn't get any. The only thing he
So,
got was muzzle loader deer. So he's got to use a muzzle loader.
all right. So listen, she still has openings, and wild game. It can be fish. It can be deer. I mean, it could be anything. And if you don't personally harvest the deer or fish or whatever it is, you could get the wild game from another resource, right, Christine? That's allowed. Yep, Gail's done hers. My video's due up on the 8th, so Lisa, if you decide to do a wild game video, let Christine know. Anybody, if you're in the chat, um, oops, I'm trying to. There we go. Yes, Barb, I know it. So if anybody wants to do a wild game video, reach out to Christine, Mrs. Gilliam Farm. Sorry, I said her name wrong.
Hey, my Cape Cod life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they count. They count, Gwen. I have no game to prepare. Well, I do. I have venison in the freezer, but
Yep, I would imagine goat counts.
that's all that's all we have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, yeah, she said yeah. So you can resource it. So,
Cool.
yeah, I think it's fun. I
And
I love the collaborations that challenge us.
Barb, I responded to you in the comments. I forgot to tag you. Sorry.
Mhm. Oh, I saw some of your hats. Those were awesome, Rebecca. You're very talented. I think clams or oysters count my Cape Cod life. Those are animals.
They're not game though.
Oh, there is that game word. I don't know.
I don't know.
Christine, what do you think?
Yeah, it's her collab. I would ask
Your
her.
collab. Christine, would oysters or clams count?
Poor Christine is trying to work and listen, and we're
I
like,
know
yeah.
she is. I know. You could always email her also, Cape Cod Life, if she doesn't get a chance to respond to us, since she's multitasking. Monopoly. You're so funny.
Alligator, bear, bison, mallard duck. I like that it's mallard duck and nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Elk, goose, moose, pheasant, quail, rabbit, squirrel, white-tailed deer, boar.
Yeah. See, Gwen's saying they come out of the ocean just like a fish. Um. Oh, look. Yes, clam and oysters will work. We prefer wild caught, not farm raised.
Thanks, Christine. Go back to listening and working. Sorry. Hey,
Christine,
Karen.
sorry. Hey, Karen. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, lots of fun collaborations. So that wild game one, there's Noodle November, hosted by Kettle Kitchen with Twisted Noodles this year, Twisted Pasta,
Mm-hmm.
and what else? I know
Poor
Gabe.
Tony. Every time he reached out to me this year, I was like, or most of the year, I was like, no, I'm not doing a cooking video with no water.
Yeah, that's hard, Lisa. That is hard. Um, what else? I know I'm forgetting one. Can't think of what it is.
I
Gail,
don't know. I haven't been on a lot lately.
I don't have my list next to me. Yeah, I think about cozy fall soup, of course. So Gail's Southern Living is doing the cozy fall soup 24 November. Now see, my next two are the noodle November on the 3rd, the wild game on the 8th, and then the cozy fall soup. So in my brain right now is the first other two that I got to figure out.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of food and eating things this time of the year. Yeah. That's going to be a good one too. I love watching soup videos. With also, okay, so Gail's Southern Living and Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. Thank you, Gail. I know there's one. I think Gail, who's doing the cookie collab? I know there is one. Yep. Or start your own if you haven't heard of one for sure.
Hmm.
Oh, Lisa. Shall we talk about the candy collab?
Sure.
All right. So um
Hey,
we're
Heather.
gonna do Lisa and I are going to do a candy collaboration for the month of December, and email will be coming out. But does anybody here want us to include them?
Hey, Templin Acres.
Hey, Templin Acres, thanks for coming in.
I am not a candy eater. So I'm probably just going to do something chocolatey.
Yeah, yeah, there's always healthy versions to it too. I think Heather at Milk and Honey said she was going to do it, and Gail, I
Barb, it
think you
looks
did
like.
too, right?
Ooh.
Awesome, Barb. Oh, I see Christine. Thank you, Christine. That should be a fun one. Oh, butterscotch.
Ooh, the
That
nut
would be a
house, are
fun
you
one because,
offering? Are you making a video?
yeah. Do you want to join in the nut house and make something with butterscotch? Oh, Divinity's the best. Gwen, shall I put you in there too? I tell you what, Nut House, do you have your email on your about page? It's going to be the month of December.
What is going on with my computer today? Sorry.
Maybe we'll name it Christmas Candy, Candy Christmas. I like Candy Christmas. Isn't that a song from like Dolly Parton or something? No, it's a bad email. Count me
Count
in.
me in.
Okay, I will count you in, but I need an email. So maybe you can email me. My
What's your
email.
email, Tammy?
It's Mtn Grandma.
Hold on, hold on.
Oh, Candy Lane.
Okay, MTN Grandma.
Did I? Yeah, oh, MTN Grandma 2021 at yahoo.com.
Oh, and did you see the email from, hold on, from Christy? Last week she talked about dish soap and she sent it to you, but she had a bad email,
Oh,
so
I
I forwarded.
did. I
Okay.
did. Thank you for. I even forgot that I had that in my email until you just said it. I want to try that. Don't you?
Hey, creative redundancy. Yeah, I do.
Got you down, Gil. Um, Templin Acres. If you want to be in that too, let me know. And then also, there's going to be a singing collaboration that Gail's going to host. I don't know if she's co-hosting it with anybody or anything yet. Hey, CR, good to see you.
Welcome to the Nut House.
I know, Karen, all kinds of fun holiday festivities.
Fun stuff.
So we need to figure out a name for the candy collaboration. What do you think of um so we could do Candy Christmas, and then Christine suggested Candy Lane because some people don't celebrate Christmas in the same way. Like maybe they don't exchange gifts. Maybe they call it Jesus's birthday.
Yeah,
Got any good
I'll let
ideas?
you choose.
Oh boy. So Candy Christmas memories, Candy Christmas memories.
You don't
I
have to
like.
name it now. Think about it.
I'll think about it. Anybody else have any suggestions?
Candy Crush.
Is it peanut the eye candy? Oh my goodness.
Christmas cookie madness.
Christmas candy madness.
Homemade candy.
I like candy. I like Candy Christmas. I feel like it's short too. Candy Christmas.
You don't always have to have a hashtag either. It
Mhm.
as long as people tag you, because sometimes the hashtags can be limiting.
Mhm. Can they? How
I've
so?
heard that. I
What does
don't.
it
I'm
mean?
not
What
a
does that
YouTube
mean?
expert. I've had
What is?
people say that they don't hashtag it because it gets out broader. I don't know.
Oh, so
I
when you
I'm not, too buddy, so
I agree about the hashtag. So no hashtag?
I mean, if you tag it, when you put your own tags on your videos, sometimes that's a broader
Mhm.
reach than just
It
this.
is. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
The tags help, and you can put hashtags because then it knows where to sort stuff, but
Mhm.
sometimes the hashtag is very limiting.
Yeah.
And if
What if
you pick
we
one that everyone has done, it's you're going to get lost in it, I think. That's just my opinion.
Mhm. Okay. Hey, look who it is.
Hey,
Good to
Chuck.
see you. Look. Hope you guys are doing well. Last time I checked your channel, I didn't see any new videos. So if you're putting videos up again, you need to let us know.
Thanks, my Cape Cod life.
Okay, awesome.
Whoop,
That'd be
whoop.
awesome. Yeah.
He's been making a lot of good stuff. I've been seeing his posts on Facebook.
Hmm. Candy Lane 2024. Yep,
I
that's
do like
Pam's.
that.
I do like that.
I
Cozy
agree,
candies, all
Gwen.
kinds of good
I agree, Gwen.
candy
Title of the video
Christmas.
has more to do with it.
Okay.
And the
Yeah.
tags that you put on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if all the videos say Candy Christmas, whatever it is might work. Yeah, I like that.
Hey, Troy.
Hey, Troy Sutton. Yeah. All right. I'm thinking that might be what we go with is Candy Christmas. So fun. Can't wait to see all of the wonderful goodies. What else has been going on, Lisa?
It's cold. That's it. Cold and water's coming.
All right. So
No, actually,
everybody, I'm going to
no,
have an
actually.
email. Huh.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to have an email. I got everybody's names down that said they want to participate. And then I will get an email together and try to get that out by the end of the week.
Cool beans.
Um, yep. And yeah, I'll get some together. I'm going to try to get a good month's worth of folks. That'll make it fun. Should we do a giveaway?
Yeah, we'll have to look into that. I
After,
wonder if.
because you figure it's for the month of December. So then the giveaway would probably be like,
Okay, Chuck.
thank you, Chuck. The giveaway would probably be early January, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jerry Carpenter Self Reliance. Good to see you.
Hey, Jerry, good to see you. Uh-oh, my Siri just went off.
Uh-oh.
I hate that, don't you? Quit eavesdropping.
Wait till you see all the candy advertisements come up on your phone.
I know it. Everybody's phones. We're all going to get candy advertisements. I was thinking it's a candy Christmas. Yeah. But
5 in that
maybe
house.
if people want to do hashtags, they can. Maybe we'll make that optional or something. Yep. I'll invite Leanne because I know she was interested in that too when she was here last week. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Cool. Well, thank you, everybody, for helping us get that squared away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The other things that we're trying to work on around here is just kind of prepping for the winter,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
It's like going to be here before we know it.
Usually we've done that by now, but because it was warm and not having the water,
I
we kind
know.
of just let things go by the wayside. And now we have this winter storm watched for today. And
Mm-hmm.
um, it's just pretty funny because like now everybody's got bedding and the pigs don't
Mm-hmm.
have heated waters yet, but the chickens, I got their bowls plugged in yesterday, so we'll get
Mm-hmm.
through it. It's going to be a cold, cold week.
Mm-hmm. Yep, La Nina's coming. I know we're going to get some of it. I think it was supposed to be tomorrow, but it might even be rolling into tomorrow night, Thursday. Like maybe it got updated. Hey, Vision Acres Homestead.
Hey, Vision
Good
Acres.
to see you. Vision Acres, if you would be interested in joining a candy collaboration, let us know and we'll put you on the email list. It'll be for the month of December. I have to, oh, how wonderful that you've got sunflower to harvest. I
Oh,
planted
that's
mine
great.
too late. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Well, Christine, let's just say, oh, let me look up Rapids weather, Christine. Hold on. Because I am a good 10 degrees colder to 12 to 15 degrees colder. Um, so what day you coming in for Rapid? Are you coming in Monday? So Monday and Tuesday, they say 51 degrees during the day, 31 at night, and then Wednesday, Thursday are 44, and then 27 and 32 at night. So yeah, I would
Mm-hmm.
pack layers, that's for sure. Definitely pack some cold weather stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But to show you the difference is, hold on. We are 43 and 42 Monday, and then 38 on Thursday, and then we'll be in the low 20s at night. We're only 41 now for the high.
It's been a 90 in Oklahoma. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's been crazy, and then with the fires and everything. Christine, I know you're busy, and I'm sorry, but are you safe from the fires?
I hope so.
Yeah, I know our cabin in the woods was pretty close. I'm just hoping that the
Mm.
precipitation comes down and wets
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Yeah, the
And
storm
the
might.
lightning doesn't cause fires too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, CR, we've had that too. We've had that low here. We've had frozen water already. Yeah. Okay, Christine. Yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
are too. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you. Glad
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to be at like 80 degrees or something today. We've had some really nice weather. Not too cold, not too hot. 90 in Texas. I heard from my daughter it's going to be that they're down to the 90s in Arizona, so that's nice for them in the valley.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we all get plenty of moisture, not too much lightning. Don't need that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
Yeah, the hubby's cleaning out our storm shelter today.
Okay, good.
He has that thing decked out. I need to do a video.
That's
You know
awesome,
who has an
Christine.
amazing storm shelter too is
Oh,
Resourceful Living. Theirs is amazing.
I'm sorry, Christine. I take that back. I read that wrong. I get what you're saying. We've been feeding hay since July to the pigs, and
Hmm.
it's not good.
Mm-mm.
I read that wrong the first time.
Yeah.
Safe travels, Christine, too.
Hmm.
Um,
Yes.
yeah, it's crazy dry. We have hardly even had hail this year. We had two storms that were major, but hardly any hail.
Hmm.
Um, you've never seen a storm shelter,
Oh
Heather?
my
Really?
goodness.
They're very cool. They just get bugs. That's why you got to clean them out, right?
Yep. Yep. Oh, my husband's got it decked out in there because we wanted to make it cozy in case the babies ever got to go in there.
I love that.
So we've got like carpet, there's carpet down in there. We've got buckets for everybody, like 5-gallon buckets. And in the buckets, we have like snacks and a blanket and, just things, a flashlight or something like that. We've got water down there, some Gatorade drinks that we might need to swap out for new gate. Like we probably need to bring those in to drink them and put new ones out there. Hey, Tina Ladybug. Glad you stopped by to say hey. Hey, Tina. We are doing a candy, Christmas candy collaboration the month of December. If you would like to join in, tell me and I'll put you on the email list. But if you don't have an email on your about page, then you need to email me.
Hey,
And my
Tina.
email is on my about page. Oh, and the hurricane victims. Mm-hmm.
Ugh,
Mm-hmm. And still no power.
careful with that one. I just typed it. I didn't want to say it.
Oh, okay. Are they really? Oh my gosh. I had not heard
Yes,
that.
and people are still in tents
Wow.
and have nowhere to go.
Hmm. Gail, to an easy way to get your soap out of the mold is put it in the freezer. Is it cold process or melt and pour?
and
Melt and
has it
pour, you
sat
put it in
for
the
the
freezer.
amount of time.
If it's cold processed, do not put it in the freezer. That could mess it up because you want it to cool off at a certain temperature. But if it's melt and pour, put it in the freezer and it'll come out of the mold
Barb
easier.
asked to be scheduled towards the end of the month, please.
Okay. Like after Christmas, end of the month, Barb?
They sure are, Heather.
And Gail, Gwen's asking, is it a silicone mold? So is it a silicone mold and is it melt and pour or cold process? Okay, 20 to the 25th. Okay, you got it.
There sure are, Heather. Sure are.
Alrighty. Yeah, there are a lot of wonderful people. And the wonderful people, they're people like all of us.
Diane at Shale Hollow Farmstead
Neighbors.
went down
Okay.
and with her son and helped.
That's awesome. Drying sunflower seeds. Awesome.
Nice.
Do you have anything left to harvest your way, Lisa?
No, because I stopped watering. So I do have a cabbage and I do have a few broccoli plants out there.
Mm-hmm.
But the last I looked at them, they were looking kind of wilty because I haven't watered.
Mm-hmm.
But if they get the snow and everything, I'm sure they'll be done this week, but I'm going to try and get out there once they get some water in them and see if I can get that little cabbage that was hiding under all the Brussels sprouts.
Yes, that's awesome. Yep, that's what I
Um,
meant to say, Heather. Community.
yep.
Those are
And
wonderful.
one of the things we're waiting for it to start the precipitation, because if we get good precipitation, if you remember, we did that video on raking the pastures.
Uh-huh.
We want to toss fertilizer down there now.
Mm-hmm.
So that way in the spring it'll be clear for pigs. Because usually you have to wait 30 days or so with good
Mm-hmm.
water.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way the chickens don't go down there and try to eat it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've still got some amaranth out there that I need to grab up. What I harvested last year in a jar, here's my little glass of water,
Hey,
but
Danny.
it only gave me like this much amaranth. So I'm hoping I get a little more amaranth to add to it this year. So I still got to do that. And I still need to go and get some dandelion roots. My plan is after this next rain, I'm going to go and get dandelion roots when the ground's nice and soft. That's
Yep.
my plan on but I still have I've already harvested all of the vegetables except okra is just still growing for me. It
Good.
totally survived the freeze we had. Hey, Annie, wicked awesome gardening. Good to see you.
I still have all my tomatoes
And
from the
I so
garden in the freezer,
do you? I still have
ready to
some in the
can
freezer
because I haven't
too.
had water. I
And I've
couldn't
got
can
green
them,
ones. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cape Cod Life says I have fall crops, lettuce, collards, kale, radishes, Napa beets, plus more, apparently. That's awesome.
I also have carrots, but they're not
Hmm.
doing anything.
What was it, Lisa?
I also have carrots, but they are past the 60 days of maturity and they're doing nothing except growing little tiny greens.
Oh, oh, I gotcha. Wow, Barb just planted 20 jalapeno plants in her raised beds.
Texas.
Dang. Right? I envy that. So, Templin acres for my dandelion roots, I'm going to roast them and then I make my own coffee blend. That's my plan. Yeah. They survived. My okra survived a frost. We had a frost. We had one. It was quick and then it went away. Look at there's a lot of us with tomatoes in the freezer.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I had that what do you call it? That bushel of tomatoes we bought. So we had to can that
Mm-hmm.
first.
Mm-hmm. Barb, yes, I did. I'm so proud because I didn't want to. And I didn't want to get I'm telling you, I had to like rush. I was out there getting garlic in the ground until it was dark outside. I mean, it was it was like kind of a, oh my gosh, I got to get the, because you know what started happening? Okay, I blew the whole acorn experiment. I'm going to have to do acorns next year, or go and get some and get like just a small amount just to experience the experience, right? Because my acorns had worms, and I started noticing my bowl of acorns, some of them on top were getting holes, and I didn't pick up any acorns with holes. So those got tossed, but then when I dug into them, it's just I don't, I just provided like heaven for some worms, like some worms. So if I'm gonna do anything, I need to gather the acorns and not sit on them, for more than a week. So I might still do that, but I did get my garlic in the ground. I'm very excited about that. I had lots of garlic. It's pretty awesome. Can you freeze dry tomatoes, Lisa? That question's for
Yes,
you.
you can. You can freeze dry them. Wait, can you freeze dry tomatoes in what ways? Can they be out in the freezer? Okay, so you can freeze dry tomatoes. If you do them with the seeds in, they will take a very long time, and you have to be very cautious to make sure the seeds are dry, because they are known to hold moisture that you can't see, and then you could end up having issues with them storing. Um, you can remove the seeds and do them, and it's a lot quicker. Can they be out in the freezer? I'm confused on that. So are you saying defrost them out of the freezer and put them in? I don't know. I've never done that. That's not a rule of thumb for me. I'm going to can mine, and I'm going to make soups and juice and all that stuff, um, and all that jazz. Barb, no, I opted not to buy straw because it's like $12 a bale, and I took pine needle straw from all the pine needles we have and threw it on top of the garlic
Mm-hmm.
because we were
I
cleaning
used
gutters,
mulch.
and yeah, we had so much we used it for mulch.
Do you, but no, I bought mulch, and I'm
Yeah,
hoping it's
no.
okay because I've never done that before. Is that bad? You don't think
Is
I
it
ruined them, do
dyed?
you? No, they're just brown. I mean, it's just like,
Should be
it's
okay. I usually
pretty.
use straw,
Hmm.
but that doesn't, mean anything.
I should have. I should have used straw.
No, 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 no. I mean, the problem is like, people in Pennsylvania can get
Hmm.
straw for a lot cheap. It's less than half.
Hmm.
Whereas for us, it's like $12. So,
Oh, the nuts. She's asking if the acorns can be in the freezer, I think.
oh,
I don't know. So when you gather up your acorns, you have to boil them, pour off the water, but when you got to put them in a bucket, get rid of all the floaters, and then you boil them, pour off the water, boil them again, pour off the water. You keep doing that until they're running clear, because when they run clear, you've gotten all the tannins out. So, that's the process I have to go through. I wouldn't want to just like gather them and stick them in the freezer. I don't know that that would be a good idea. I just need to gather them when I'm ready to actually follow through. It's not a project that I can go sit on a shelf. That's what I've learned. And I'll do that. I'll get projects and I will sit them, and they're like waiting to be reached after I get other projects done, which is, fine and dandy because I do finish things. But I just can't wait, 2 weeks to get to them. So I'm going to plan on gathering them and doing them, even if it's a small bunch, just so I can have the experience.
yeah, Danny, we don't have any fallen leaves. We just have dead pine needles.
Hmm. Those pine needles are good though.
I'm not a fan of them because they're sharp and annoying. Yep.
Hmm. What might kill the worms?
Freezer.
Oh, I see. Okay, Gail said it's melt and pour soap, and she put it in the freezer. That'll help you be able to pop it out of that mold, Gail. I love melt and pour that it's just like ready to use right after you make it. That's such a fun part of that soap.
I still haven't tried it.
So I haven't tried to grow stevia. Have you grown it, Lisa? You grew it, huh?
Nope.
No, I haven't grown it yet, but I love that you grew it, Anne. That's awesome. Huh. And it's bitter. I wonder if the flavor of it gets bitter maybe based on how much it's watered or not watered. I don't know where you live. I can't remember where you're located. Or if it gets too
Virginia,
hot.
I
Oh,
think.
that's amazing. I think you're right. I think she is in Virginia. I've just never grown it before. I didn't know that it would get bitter.
It says they
She said,
taste even sweeter when dried. Crush the dried leaves to release their flavor before adding. Don't overdo. Oh, no, that's not it. Sorry. Oh, how to remove bitterness from stevia. There's some kind
oh,
of, I don't know, extract. I'm Googling it, but
mhm. Thank you, Lisa. I'd like to try to grow that next year. That would be a fun thing. Awesome, Gail. Hmm. Define
supposedly,
bad for me.
go ahead.
Go ahead, Lisa. No, she just said acorns with the caps are bad, but I don't know what she means by bad.
Um, and it says what neutralizes the taste of stevia, and they said supportive flavors such as salt, vanilla, almond, coconut, or citrus. You would have to look it up though, because I don't. They're also talking about sodium gluconate. I don't know what the heck that is, but anyway,
Mm.
take a look around.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Gail. Soaptober has been extended to run through November. So any soaping videos in November will count. That would be a fun thing to grow, stevia. Sounds like Anne said she grew more of. I don't know. I'm reading into your grew too much of it. Does that mean it just went wild on you? Which I love that. That's awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Barb. I'll make a note of that.
Thanks, Barb.
Danny said she was planting acorns to sell bare root oak tree saplings, also chestnuts, walnuts, willow, and lilac. That's awesome.
Nice.
Love lilac.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We went
That'll
and
be
got
cool.
our hay is so expensive. We found somebody who that we could go and buy just a trailer load full of hay from for pretty cheap. What did we pay? I think we paid like $5.50 a bale or something.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's expensive here too.
We pay the last time I bought square bills, they were like $16.
Mhm. Holy cow!
So yeah,
Wow.
that's why we buy the large bales that we buy,
Mm-hmm.
because it's a lot cheaper. Gwen.
I think my is have I
Say that
that's
again.
funny. I've been freezing up, huh?
Yeah, a bunch. We still love you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. They say fall is a good time to plant trees, right?
Yep.
Fall and early spring. I need to buy some trees.
Bye, Karen. Have a good day.
Thank you, Karen. Yeah, I want to plant more fruit trees next year. Does anybody have any questions for us? We got 5 more minutes.
Yep. And I am paying attention to the time this time.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, Templin Acres planted some apple trees last month.
Nice.
Awesome. Watering heavily until it freezes
Mm-hmm.
up. Yeah.
Lots of water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want to get 4 new fruit trees. Not quite sure where I'm going to put them, but that's my plan. And I think I want more apple trees. I'd love to have an apricot tree because I
That's
love
awesome, Barb.
fruits. Wow.
Pumpkins are pretty pricey right now here.
The only time we've given the chickens pumpkin is like if it's just a regular pumpkin and they get to eat it like one time. You got 15 pumpkins for your chickens. I mean, I know you got a lot of chickens, but are you giving them like one a week or are they certain kind of pumpkins? Yep. I heard they're a natural dewormer.
I've heard that too. I
Mm-hmm.
don't agree with it.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why I say that is they say that also for pigs.
Mm-hmm.
And Waylon ate a ton of pumpkin last year
Mm-hmm.
and had worms. I don't.
Really?
I
Oh,
don't buy it.
bummer.
I've read things about it where people say that, but
Mm-hmm. Huh. One a day.
yep,
Okay.
they love it.
Hmm. Awesome, Gail. I can't wait to see it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, Templin Acres. I agree. Plus, uh, Templin Acres, we have to watch because the larger stores tend to be um, in a different zone, and then now they've changed our zone, and I don't agree with it. So I'm sticking with what works
Mm-hmm.
because our temps are definitely much different than the zone they've assigned us to.
What did they assign you to?
We were 4B and they made us, is it 5A?
Oh, so they're trying to say you're getting warmer.
And although we have, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't know, Gwen, is when he had them, but I know he was getting tons of pumpkins
Mm-hmm.
from the start. Good, Barb.
Barb, I can put you down for 2 videos. You betcha.
She said maybe, and Tammy's like, okay, Barb, 2 it is.
Just let me know. I know you wanted one between the 20th and the 25th. If you decide you want 2, let me know and I can always add you in. Hey, Indiana Chris. Not sure who that is. Hey, Musgrave Family Farm. Good to see you guys. All right, everybody. Well, I think that we're going to have to go ahead and wrap it up for the day. Does anybody have any last questions?
Hi, Musgrave. Hey, Indiana Chris. Yeah, I feel you, Danny. I totally
Yeah.
feel you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having the same problem.
Yeah. I'm having this. I mean, I'm doing the collabs, but I'm having the same problem with doing any other videos too. Thank you, Indiana Chris.
Thanks, Creative Redundancy.
Thank you, CR.
Well, thanks for coming, guys. We appreciate you and stay tuned for all the good stuff. Thanks, LP.
Thank you,
Thank you,
LP.
Anne.
You guys have a great week, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.